Right, Campbell's comments, doing a bit of behind the scenes stuff here in sunny Tamworth. Venessa Roach joins me from the Australian Quarter Horse Association, and you guys play a very, very important part here in Tamworth. Firstly, welcome.
Thank you. Yep, we certainly do.
It's all about the registration. It's something that I suppose I didn't even think about until I rocked up, and when I did the first interview that we may have had a little glitch in, which you never say you have problems, but I might have had one. There was a lot of horses behind. But you guys have to actually inspect and register, or make sure every horse is registered that goes through the Campdraft and the sale, the classic sale, over this whole weekend. Yep,
we certainly do. So every horse that's entered in the sale, the physical sale, so pre-work started today. So we inspected most of those horses yesterday so they can get their lot numbers. So, and that's for all the people that are looking for their horse, like a horse to look at. They go in today and they can actually see them pre-work, have a look at how they work on a cow and everything like that. So our job for the Australian Quarter Horse Association, as well as the Australian Stock Horse, is to inspect all horses that are in the sale to make sure they're exactly what is on the paper that we're looking at. So that's been supplied by the original owner who's registered the horses with the associations. So we check for whirls, all their markings, any other things that we might see are a little bit out of the normal, that gets noted as well. But yeah, they have to be checked so that they are exactly what's standing in front of us is exactly what's on the piece of paper. And that's, I suppose, peace of mind for all the purchasers and things like that, that they're actually buying that horse that is on paper.
So you actually share the marquee with the Australian Stock Horse Society as well. Now they brand their horses, you guys are off markings. Yeah,
well, horses are still branded. It's not necessarily a requirement like it is with stock horse. A lot of our people still brand it because it is an identifiable mark. So it's not part of our registration process. So we don't, it's not a, we just mark whirls because they're identifiable that way.
Yep. And make it that way.
Yep.
It is important because, one, it comes back to, I suppose, confidence from the buyer's point of view that what they're looking at and all the rest. But it increases the level of professionalism as well. Like it's a twofold thing because people come here and they go, yeah, this is fair income because if I bring the wrong horse, I'm going to be sent home.
Correct. Yeah. So no fine cottons or anything like that.
No. So that does happen. I mean, in the standard breds, there's a standard bred section going through here. Ours are branded. They've got a perfect good brand on. There's a lot of stories. There's not one or two. There's a lot of stories of the wrong horses being taken to the wrong races. The thoroughbreds, it happens as well.
Absolutely.
So it does happen. So it's just a way of making sure that everything's dotted and crossed and ready to go through the ring, and give people that buyer's confidence, because it is a big sale as far as numbers. It's a big sale as far as figures as well. It's a very competitive sale. A lot of money gets turned over.
It does. And it's only progressively got more and more over the years. So we've been involved probably since the inception of the sale. So we wanted to keep, I suppose, the integrity of our breed as well, so stating our horses have all been DNA tested since about 2004. So all our horses are parent verified to the sire and the dam that is listed on their papers. So that's another backup for a person that's reading it as a pedigree. They know that it's definitely the pedigree that is actually on the paper.
And that part's key. The one thing I like, and talking to a few of the Nutrien guys as well, and there's a couple of horses getting inspected out over our shoulder. Most people that work here are horse people. You're a horse person. So one of the reasons you come to an event like this is you actually the love of the horse.
Correct, absolutely. And a good horse is a good horse, and it doesn't matter what breed or what discipline it is. Anyone with horses will always come and have a look, and that's what I think Nutrien attracts everyone, no matter if they don't camp draft, if they don't do the challenges or anything like that. If they've got horses, they'll still drop in, and it's one of the biggest money spinners for Tamworth as a whole. These 10 days or 12 days, whatever it is, and the lead up and everything like that, they're getting people from as far away as Rockhampton and Alice Springs, as you said. That's just amazing to draw. It's got such a draw card. So with the draft and the other events they hold here, pretty sure they have to be purchased from the sale in a previous year, and then they do them in their ages and things like that. So there's a lot of incentive to come back. So they're drawing them back and back and back. So it's just a roll-on effect each year, and it's getting bigger and bigger. So over 700 horses in the sale this year, that's massive.
It is, and it's very smart in a way. Marketing, you came from another background as well, you said earlier, it's sort of very cleverly done. but it's done properly, so people enjoy coming back. It's not like, oh, we've got to go back to that. Everyone actually enjoys being here. I haven't spoke to, and I'm not saying that because I get paid or anything like that.
Yep.
I haven't spoken to one person that doesn't enjoy being here.
No, and that's exactly right. And the facilities make life easy. And everything,
they're unbelievable,
aren't they? And everything else, like even the stands, you've got your, like people can go buy jeans, hats, everything, like everything's
sort of
covered.
buy jeans. I'm about the only bloke in shorts.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I have noticed that. I think there's a lot of people jealous that I'm the only bloke in shorts,
probably,
so I won't be changing for a while. Don't worry about that. What was I going to say then? I lost. Oh, so the standard bred section.
Yep.
Is in the so you guys don't have to inspect them.
No. I find that really interesting. And again, I'd come in and watch them do the challenges and see how they've put, because it's not traditionally something your standard bred would do. Like I'm probably a bit more in the off the trackers type of thing, getting the slow race horses and turning them into show horses or jump horses or whatever. That's I love my thoroughbreds. So I'm really keen to find out how the standard breds and how they've been going, and that's an English person wanting to come and see what happens, and I'm probably one of a lot of us that are around the area, because Tamworth is so big with horse people that it will still draw in those events that are on at night just to watch a horse go round.
Are you a local? Like,
yeah,
you are.
I live 10 minutes down the road.
So, but the standard bred section of it had made its way to Tamworth. You were aware that it was already going to be in there?
Yep.
And that's awesome. From a standard bred person,
I
love it. You say there about the off the trackers. I know there's been a lot of, I suppose, I won't say banter, but a lot of people commenting from a thoroughbred point of view, like as in, why weren't we included? And that might be something that goes forward. But I as a standard bred person, I love it. But
but I think it's a great to showcase standard bred, because we've had and particularly in the English side, the off the trackers have been covered that way with the show jumpers and everything there. I think because the standard breds are also starting to get into the show ring. There was a really good prominent chestnut horse, I just can't think of his name off the top. So I follow everything.
Yep.
So I read lots of stuff, and like your standard bred stuff, I think this is a great opportunity for them to see how versatile. And that's the thing, it's like the Australian quarter horse. They are very versatile. This is just one of the disciplines that they do. So we call them soft events. So they're the Western Pleasure, your trail, your all that sort of stuff. So they're more slower. And then they do everything from the cutting, the reining, team penning. They're just, again, another versatile breed with the level-headed temperament that can actually do that. So you find the right horse to do the different discipline that you want.
And it's funny you say that, because like everyone's saying about, they're here doing the camp draft, but the spin-off of this is they don't have to go all the way to a camp draft. They can actually go that little way further. As a horse person, and a person who loves horses, and I'm sure you are in the exact same boat, I think it's sensational to open up new opportunities for a lot of these horses, full stop. Off the track thoroughbreds, stock horses, the likes. It'd be awesome if the two racing codes could turn around and say, right, let's at some of our meetings have a camp draft, or don't have a camp draft, just have a show or something, and say, right, we can actually build these in together and go from there, because I think to grow an industry, it's the horse industry, it's a massive industry, but we've still got to keep growing it.
Absolutely, and it's ever evolving, and that's the thing. I think it needs to be ever evolving, and no idea is a silly one either, and that's how I look at everything.
You've been talking to Bardo too long.
No. That's me. No idea, and that's the thing. No idea is a silly one, and I suppose that's my marketing background. So you've got to take in everything to put it all around to get an end product that is actually works. So, and Nutrien works.
Yeah, that's right. The Australian Quarter Horse Association and even the stock horses, you guys go to other sales. It's not all just about Nutrien. This is a Nutrien.
Years ago we used to go Rocky. We haven't been up there because I don't think the sale has been as prominent up there lately, so I'm not sure, it's sort of died down, but I do know years ago, and that was because I've been with the association nearly 7 years now, so it was when I've been there. We're happy to travel and inspect these horses. There are sales that don't involve us, and that's fine, but it just, I think, gives your buyers that little bit of confidence that, oh look, the quarter horse or the stock horse people, they've actually checked this horse and it is the horse, so we need to go and see whether we really like the horse because it is who they're saying it is. 700
lots to go through. There was no one here. There's 5 there now. It's on and off, keeps getting better and bigger and bigger. Vanessa, thank you.
No worries.
Really enjoyed it, and I do apologise for having to
That's
take
okay.
two. But anyone that watches my stuff knows I don't edit, but I do mistakes all the time, so it's okay. It was only an audio one, we just didn't have any, so it wouldn't have worked very well at all. But
No,
thank you very much.
That's okay.
For joining me. Well done for what you guys do.
Thank you.
And I don't think you get a lot of airtime and the like, but without you
That's
guys, the
okay.
sale doesn't go ahead. So thank you very
All
much.
good. Thank you.